moving!
That's all you!
Who's got ball?
Hey, balance it out! Shot!
Hey!
You can't play with me!
Take that! Stay there!
Hey, yo, right here!
Shot! Grab the board! Good board. Get him, B! Come on, man, who got the way to grab it?
Shoot that, boy! Shot!
You got him!
Hey, yo!
That's all day! Ball up! Come around!
Foul! Yo! Right here!
Shot! Come on, man, help out!
Where's the
man?
Oh, yeah! You want the smoke?
No! Give me that! Hey, come to me!
I see him! Shot!
Hey, way to bring it!
Hey, right here!
Hey, heads up! Bust that!
Box out! Good board!
Rip that! Who's watching MP?
No!
Hey, come to me!
Help! Yo, someone help me out!
Help!
Hey, right here! Come get it!
I see him!
Get it!
Vamos!
Once I start, I just can't stop.
Who's got MP?
Ball going up! Good board! Oh, yo!
Oh,
Ball!
Get the board!
Get it! to grab it. Hey,
Take that strong.
Right there. Get him out! Get him out!
Got ball.
Hey, balance it out. Shot, shot.
You too slow.
Hey, yo, right here. That's all you.
Keep moving.
Ball up.
In here. Hey, yo, right here.
Shot.
You can't play with me.
Come on, man. Stay there. Good boy. Pick. Touchdown.
Shot.
啊
Yeah. You want the smoke? Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, hey, back us up! Hey, 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 back us up!
Hey, yo, right here.
You got him! Hey, what? Where'd he grab it? You got him! You got him! You got him! Hey, hey! Box out! 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 Box out You got him.
Hey.
And one. Way to grab it. Good
I
right.
see him, I see him, I see him.
Shot!
Hey, get it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, yo, same team.
Yo,
Fight
right
two.
here, right here.
Oh, foul.
I see him.
Hey, run.
Go. No.
Hey, right here. Good board.
Hey, come to me.
That's all day. Easy. Hey, swing it.
Ball.
Hey, who got ball?
Bust that.
No. Good boy.
Who's got ball?
Oh, yo, right here.
Way to get it.
Ball.
Who's got ball? Yo!
Oh, foul! Oh, get in!
Come get it.
Hey, watch him.
And one.
Come to me. Hey, who's watching them? MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
So having a counter move in your bag is always essential into making sure you're as unguardable as possible. So for example, with Devin Booker, man, if people queue into my step back jumpers, I'll cancel out of that, cancel to a crossover, and get to the basket. Give your defender different looks just so you're not predictable on defense.
Let's phone a friend. No. Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yes.
Who would you like to call?
You.
Congratulations to A-Loki and the entire Loki family that came out to support. I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Ah, collusion. Did you see Triple D?
Double-digit
Danny
deficit.
Danny deficit.
For these.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
I am extremely, happy to be here. And this wasn't something I was expecting. But who knows what's in store? I'm really excited to be here, for real.
What plays have we got?
Bonus!
Oh!
Are you kidding me? No way.
Keegan? Keegan Murray! Yes!
Look at
Danny
Keegan.
takes the lead. 23 points.
Good defense.
Great defense right out the gate from Team
Oh,
2K
nice
TV.
pass.
2-second possession. 2-second possession. Every single.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent.
Changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. MP out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. Here's Bates Diop. Now here's Graham. Count it. And here's Anderson. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. Noel passes to Anderson. Lock at 6. There's the triple. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 3. Graham with the bounce pass.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Bates Diop.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
MP against Edwards. To the left side wing. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Minnesota making a switch here. Prince is checked in. So it's the Spurs now, leading by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Bates-Diop. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bates-Diop's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And after a two-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Nice feed by MP, a popular guy in this locker room.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 10-footer. Edwards can't hit. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery, like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Now, you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
MP against Edwards. MP kicks to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The pass to MP. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Spurs lead by 11.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Prince, the pass to Noel. Over Graham. Misses off the right iron. Spurs leading by 11. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Reed, kicks it to Edwards. Pass to Noel, fires the 3. It's good from long range.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Inside, here's Bassey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Edwards. A baseline J. That one misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
You got to give them an A for effort just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Prince outside. Passes to Noel. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ken Burch is checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Graham kicks to MP. Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got his third basket of the night right there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP has been leading the charge for the Spurs. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Ken Burch. Monte Graham is out there with MP. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward. Conley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit. San Antonio leading by 17. And here's MP for 3. Here's Bates Diop, and it's San Antonio with another.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Gobert finds Conley. Shoots over Graham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP outside. Johnson outside. Back to MP. On the wing, Johnson. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him. Going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP with it. Conley picks him up on the wing, Johnson. Graham, the pass to MP. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to MP. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this Run.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Graham against Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing you hear about officiating is your ape. Here is Conley. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
MP outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And take a look at MP staying in attack mode once again.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Prince outside. Pass to Edwards. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Over Birch. Reed misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shoots from 12. And the Spurs scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Birch, and yes, it's good.
Displaying those leadership qualities, MP helping another guy shine tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Conley against Graham. Conley kicks to Edwards. Over MP. Edwards can't hit.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
MP looking around. Pass to Birch. Stolen by Reed. It's Prince on the wing. Outside Edwards. Five on the clock. Prince wide open. They get it back.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And so it's San Antonio holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Taurean Prince in for McDaniels. We've got Prince. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They need this one. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Bates Diop's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Back to MP. And a little luck that time, but it drops. MP's got 15 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Drains the three-pointer.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's nine more than he had in the first.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs, but they haven't made the last three postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Edwards finds Anderson. Edwards against MP. To the paint. Here's Conley. And the layup is good.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Graham dishes to MP. Out left to the wing. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Anderson outside. Driving inside.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Edwards against MP. From the high post. Minnesota with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Down low. Here's MP. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Edwards. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
And the pass to Prince. Fires top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. Bates Diop's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Graham finds MP. Back to Graham. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Graham's got 7. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Noel. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Edwards defending. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Looking to end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. Bates Diop's got 6 rebounds in the game. For the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got MP, and it's Bates Diop in at the 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Guarded closely. 6 to shoot. And it's Prince penetrating. Massey pulls it in. Prince has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Bates Diop, the pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Now here's Prince. D right on him. No good on that one. Kicks to MP. It's good. MP's got 25 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Reed the pass to Noel. Here's Knight, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. The Spurs also with the sub. McDermott's checked in. Towns, the pass to Noel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's Knight. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
MP, that's for two. The rebound by Prince. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Shots good by Noel.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
To the wing on the left. McDermott kicks to MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. To the right side. Five to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's MP. Another one falls for San Antonio.
I am tired of people telling me that the mid-range is a lost art because my guy MP, well, he's found it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 12. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP outside. They grab their own miss, and that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Knight passes to Prince. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. Low block shot. Right block shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the number 1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Birch kicks to MP. That's tipped. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Towns. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to McLaughlin. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Outside Knight. Kicks it out to Prince. Knight passes to Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Banked in off the glass. McLaughlin's got his first basket.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's McDermott, and the shot is good. Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to Knight. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Rivers. Beyond the arc. McLaughlin, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bassie. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's McLaughlin. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shoots the 3. San Antonio making a switch here. Birch is checked in. San Antonio's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Back to MP. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Here's McDermott. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Prince outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
MP And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. MP runs into some contact, but manages to get through it.
Here's McLaughlin. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Knight. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And that one falls for Knight. Here's MP. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to McLaughlin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan.
Great game tonight. You really had to working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end, and I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man. What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know? So I got together with the team and with the organization, and we talked about how I can make a difference within the community. You got something against making the community better? Because it seems like it.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Not at all. I mean, I just think some people see all this as like a...
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by. You know, it's just an idea that I get to use my platform, you know, my position in society to help people. You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete to me, at least. You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Without a doubt. You know, they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. You know, but it's up to me and my team to drive this. So